This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good afternoon, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for April 5, 2023. And in the news this afternoon, 149 gang leaders charged since the start of 2022, says the police. The police have arrested and charged 149 gang leaders and crime influencers, disrupting a total of 78 gangs nationwide since the beginning of 2022. The revelation was made by Police Commissioner Major General Anthony Anderson at a digital press briefing Tuesday as he sought to reaffirm the Jamaica Constabulary Force's commitment to dismantling criminal organizations and restoring safety to communities across the country. Our commitment as the GCF is to continue to relentlessly target criminal organizations and remove those criminal gangsters who use fear to subdue communities, commit murders, and interrupt the quality of life of law-abiding citizens, Anderson said. Anderson highlighted the force's strategy of conducting extensive post-trial reviews to improve future cases, as well as the recent launch of an advanced counter-gang training course in collaboration with America's National Center for State Courts and the U.S. Bureau of International Narcotics and Law Enforcement Affairs. The training course, which began on March 30, aims to enhance the capacity of the entire law enforcement community to investigate, prosecute, and secure convictions in organized crime cases. A total of 60 participants from various law enforcement agencies, including the GCF, Major Organized Crime and Anti-Corruption Agency, the Department of Corrections, the Victim Support Division of the Justice Ministry, and the Financial Investigating Division attending the training. Major General Anderson expressed his confidence in the program, stating, "We believe that this training will lead to even more arrests and convictions in the future as we continue to disrupt the criminal organizations." Windalco staff defy IDT order to return to work. Angry Windalco bauxite workers disrupted the smooth flow of traffic along the busy Hewaton Main Road in St. Catherine by mounting a massive roadblock on Tuesday as they continued their industrial action. Motorists who were being impeded watched in disbelief as, despite the presence of a strong detachment of police officers, the protesters laid down several demands. They want plant operator UC Rosal to meet before they would clear the road and return to work. For the second consecutive day, the workers protested in defiance of an industrial dispute tribunal order to resume normalcy and allow the IDT and the Ministry of Labor and Social Security to settle the disputes. The workers said they would not sign fixed-term contracts that the company is forcing them to accept. "We have no intention of signing this contract. It is a ploy by the company to avoid paying the benefits we have been requesting," stated Union of Clerical Administrative and Supervisory Employees Chief Delegate Garth Shields. According to him, such a contract would free the company of obligations to pay overtime, pension, and medical expenses, which are among the main provisions the workers are demanding. Shields said the workers defied the IDT order because it was made without a consultation with the union. "The hearing at the IDT that ordered us back to work was done without the presence of the union. It was just the company and a member of the IDT panel who were present. We can't honor that order," he said. "The company accused us of blocking the road to the plant, so we took the decision to block the main road instead," he added. Shields said that the dispute had gone to the IDT 3 times without a resolution. The roadblock affected many commuters and motorists, including truckers transporting cane to the Worthy Park Sugar Factory in Louidas Vale. Several delivery salesmen on their way from Kingston to Montego Bay were delayed as the traffic jam stretched 4 miles. Many had to turn around and reluctantly used the tolled Edward Seaga Highway, a route they were trying to avoid because of the cost. Except for one small skirmish involving a member of the security forces and one protester who allegedly parked his motorcar in a restricted area, the protest was mainly peaceful. The workers have vowed to continue their protest until they get a favorable response from the Ministry of Labor and Social Security. Holness begs electorate not to abandon the JLP. Somewhat stung by the result of the most recent People's National Party's commissioned Don Anderson poll, Prime Minister Andrew Holness is now begging Jamaicans not to turn their backs on his government and is urging them to remain focused and not to get distracted by the political tactics of those seeking to unseat his administration. In taking issue with the sentiments expressed in the poll, Holness gave the impression that it was because of the PNP's propaganda and not a fair reflection of the performance of his Jamaica Labour Party administration, which has a strong majority in the nation's parliament. The public looking on will not get to see what is happening. What they will hear are those merchants of negativity who will seek to always decry and spread the falsehoods about what government is doing, Holness said, in an obvious jab at the Mark Golden-led PNP. According to the poll, which was conducted between February 17 and the 26th by the Don Anderson-led Market Research Services Limited, both the Holness-led government and the Golden-led PNP opposition were said to be underperforming in their respective duties. Also embedded in the result of that poll is the shocking closeness in the margin between the PNP and the JLP in their quest to sway the electorate ahead of the next general election. The polls show that the governing JLP would find itself in a tough dogfight with the PNP to form the next government. The poll stated that when asked which of the two political parties they would support if an election was called now, 28.1% of the respondents picked the PNP, compared with 27.9% who sides with the JLP. The poll survey sample comprised 1,002 registered voters drawn from all 14 parishes. It had a plus or minus 3% margin of error. Interestingly, of the respondents polled, 44% said they would cast a ballot if elections were called now, while 56% said they would not vote or were unsure if they would. The electorate should not drop their hands, they should not turn from the government, but they should keep heart, remain focused, because your government is doing a phenomenal job in taking on sometimes ambitiously some of these projects, said Holness during his recent tour of the under-construction Western Children and Adolescents Hospital in Montego Bay. In outlining ways in which he said the government is serving Jamaica well, Holness pointed to several major investment projects across the country. It included the ongoing Conroe Regional Hospital rehabilitation project, the construction of the Western Children and Adolescents Hospital, and the expansion of both the terminal building and the runway of the Sangster International Airport. According to Holness, the country has not seen the level of investment that is now taking place simultaneously anytime in the last 40 years. We are doing it now, so we ask for the people's understanding, people's continued interest, and of course constructive criticism. But we ask that people as well take into consideration the full picture of what is happening, said Holness. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.